All right, folks, we're going to try this again. So, hey, my name is Jason Owens. I'm here with you for the first episode of Health, Wealth, and Aging. As those of you that know me personally know that I have been helping folks in the Medicare space now for the last 4 years. And I've seen a lot of folks do it right. I've seen a lot of folks do it wrong. But most importantly, what I've seen is a lot of folks just have questions. Some of them want to know, hey, am I doing this right? Or is there some way I could do it better? So what I'm here for is to help you as you approach retirement. Things like, what can you do to improve your health? What can you do to improve how long your Social Security is going to last, and more importantly, your 401ks or savings, etc. What happens when it does all disappear? If, God forbid, you need to go into a assisted living or long-term care facility, how does that affect your kids, your earnings, etc.? And finally, how do I choose a Medicare plan? Whether it be Medicare Supplement, Medicare Advantage, what's the difference? What does Medicare A, Medicare Part B, Part D, Part C, and then Plan A, B, G, N, L, K? What does all that mean? Well, that's what I'm here to do, is to walk you through these processes to help guide the way, and quite frankly, how to make retirement easy. Now, some of that is dependent on what you've done in the past, whether you've saved, whether you haven't. And as we all know, even if you've saved, things like cancer can make all those savings disappear. So how do we prepare for that? How does someone at the age of 65 suddenly know what to do? Well, you probably don't. And that's what I'm here for. First off, if you're approaching retirement, within about 6 months of when you plan on retiring, the very first thing you should do is call a broker. Now, some people will tell you to call SHIP, etc. I'm going to tell you now, that small town broker has more of an incentive to do it right for you the first time, for one very simple reason. Because just like I'm doing right now, you talk to people. You'll let folks know, hey, Jason did it right. Or worse, Jason did it wrong. And now my entire livelihood can either get better or get worse based on word of mouth. Just like any other business. But can you imagine if more than one person was saying, hey, I thought I had my retirement all handled, and this agent screwed things up for me? Now, that might work in a big city. They might make it okay. But I know here in small town America, word travels fast around a small town. Word travels fast across the county. If I'm not doing things right for you, if that broker in your town is not doing things right for you, you know what? That broker's going to have a whole lot less clients. And I highly, highly recommend that you take the time, understand what they're saying, learn to ask the right questions. Don't be afraid to ask questions, because guess what? It's your retirement, it's your money, and it's your wealth and health. Find out what you need. Ask the questions. Ask about things like, IRMA if you're a high earner. Ask about things like LIS or Medicare Savings Program if you didn't make a lot of money or don't have much assets going into retirement. Those are things we're going to cover more in depth as I go through this podcast and hopefully lead you on your journey to a successful, a happy, and easy retirement process. And for those wondering, well, how soon should I start this process? Well, to be perfectly honest, if we're just looking at Medicare, I don't really need to talk to you much until 60 days prior to your retirement date. However, if you're looking to set yourself up properly for retirement, we should be having conversations about things like annuities, life insurance, estate planning, etc. As early as my age. I'm 48. You know what? I would really at least like to touch on some basics with people by the time they're 45. Now, I'm not an Edward D. Jones advisor. I am not somebody that says, hey, put all your money with me. Matter of fact, I'm going to tell you some things that they flat out won't. But we're going to save that advice for another day. And for today, I just want to say thank you. If you think this is something that you're interested in learning more about, please go ahead and hit that like button, that share button. Because if you subscribe now, you're going to receive all of the advice that I've got over the next several months, hopefully in a timely manner, but even if it's after you've started your journey into retirement, we can still make those changes, most likely, and we can make sure that you're on the best footing as you enter your retirement years. So for now, thanks, stay safe, and have a great one. Bye now.